Yo, what's going on guys, Aaron here and welcome back to another StellaSora video. Now this is a bit little later after I made my first StellaSora video regarding my review on the monthly pass and the battle pass. So this video, I'm going to give you guys a guide on Cataclysm Survivor. I already finished all of the normal difficulties with under-leveled team, you can say. So I'll go ahead and showcase all the team for each of the levels. So starting with the water element, along with you actually only need one element per stage that's relevant, so you don't have to worry about not doing enough damage. And for this I'm gonna mainly use fire team, and then for this one I'm gonna do the last one, which being the earth element. Now there's one thing I need to get you guys to keep in mind is before doing this there is a pre-requirement. So I only have these three here. So this is my main three teams that I used to clear a level 55 difficulty of the stage, which being my fire team right here. All the discs are at level 40, and I did have some supports here just to help me out a bit, and this is before I ascended them to max. It was at level 1 potential before I completed this, and majority of my characters are at least tier 3, I believe. Yeah, it's tier 3, and have them at level 40. This is a pre-requirement for anyone that wants to attempt that. And yes, Iris is here because she is kind of a universal support, just because her skill can actually pull over enemies. Now what I mean by this is you still need to head over to Ascension and come back to each element that you wanted to do, and put 2 of your main DPS or 2 of the main element, have Iris there, and then make sure to get the skill that allows her to suck in enemies to the middle. That way you can deal easily in terms of AoE damage, which I'll showcase later. Now with that out of the way, that's all the pre-requirements. You just need to make sure you need to level them up a bit. Now in this case, for my earth element team, I have the Gary at level 40, and then of course Iris, and then I have Rich, which is a very good versatile Terra element, or earth element as I like to call it. The discs are all level, well, one is 40 and the other 2 at 30. As you can see, I kept them at level 1. I didn't upgrade them. It's just the potential that I upgrade them because they are fairly easy to get when you're pulling for them. And before I cleared this or made this video, it's still one. I only ascended them after I finished making the video. Now for my main water team right here, or aqua team, I have all these discs right here. So these 2 you can get from a selector that you get for doing the tyrant missions, and this one is basically, I got one from gacha, and you can also exchange this in the selector as well when you finish the tyrant missions. And as for the other 2 support discs I picked, it is gonna be the skill and the ultimate one. They are still level 1, by the way. Alright, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and showcase the team. So we're gonna go ahead and do this one first. So this is the final aqua element, level 55. As you can see, this is the team that I cleared with. I'm not sure if I can show my record before, but I'll show you guys on my screen what was the record before I made this video. So as you can see, this is my water team right here, and Chitose is doing god work here. Right, without further ado, let's get straight into it. And there you have it. And this is actually my new record compared to my first clear. So as you can see from the damage, 9 million damage right here. And yes, I did this before I recorded this video. I got another 5-star, that being Frisia, the final Aqua that I need to complete my Aqua team. I had to remove Iris from the team to replace her, but this is the damage percentage that you see right here, and it is possible to clear this despite being under leveled. Without further ado, let's get into the showcase. I'm not gonna go through my explanation behind the picks, but make sure anything that relates to attack, increasing your attack, crit, just pick them. Alright, and that's done. It's kind of satisfying to see when she locked onto the boss and boss dashed there and then just killed it off. But yes, Amber is super strong for 4-star fire unit, so do not sleep on her because she is very useful in this situation. And if you haven't seen already, her skill set that you can get from the monolith is absolutely insane. Make sure to prioritize the skill that increases her skill and also the amount of burst they can get from her skill set, and you can definitely benefit from it without a doubt as well. And everyone else is doing even amount of damage because it's AoE, and as you can see, despite not being flame element, Iris is doing way more damage than Flora, because Iris just brings enemy together and she tends to get way more DPS than Flora. That's why. So now for the final zone for this normal difficulty and level 55. This one is gonna be in fact the Terra element along with the Lux element. Now as you can see, again, I am using 2 Terras and Iris here because Iris is just such a good support to bring enemies together so that your AoE skill can each actually damage them at the same time, which is very amazing feat. The one thing about her though is that her basic attack, the last one, makes her stand still for like a second and you can still take damage. It doesn't have an immunity frame, so you have to time it properly before using her skill or attacking, because those self-destruct mobs or the destruct after killing mobs, they will in fact damage her a lot if you're not careful. Again, not gonna talk much, we're gonna go straight into the showcase. Let's begin. And there you have it. It's also my new record compared to the last one. 11 million damage. Goes to show how good Jerry is as a Terra element, and she is probably the best Terra element right now. I think that's because she's the only Terra 5-star in the game right now, maybe, but still, she is very good. However, there's again the downside of her standing still after using the last basic skill. I had to immediately do a dodge just to get her moving again. It's more about the movement in this game. You have to control your characters properly in order to get maximum efficiency. But yes, that is it for my showcase, and that will work for anything else earlier. So the first one is low level and the other ones are level 55, but don't worry, you don't really have to meet the recommended levels. You can still do it regardless. Just make sure you have the characters at least level 40 if you can. If not, the main DPS at level 40, the supports are at level 30, that is a-okay as well. So hopefully you guys can go ahead and clear this. And of course, I got extra talent points. Make sure to upgrade these as soon as you clear the stages. You can actually get extra points for doing so. And I'll cover hard mode after once I reach the minimum level. I think it will be fine. So yeah, just make sure to stay tuned for that. Now, it's time to showcase my progress after a day of grinding. And yes, I meant it as in a day of grinding. I actually played since the start of the game, and I only took like a few hours break, but still, I want to get this guide out as soon as possible so people will get prepared of what's to come. Now, first thing I want to showcase is the bounty trial. I went ahead and finished all the hardest possible difficulties for the elements here. So difficulty 4. I think I haven't done the difficulty 4 for this one yet. Yeah, it's not done, but I'll be able to do it very easily. So skill trial, I don't think I've done the fighting game one. Yep. Shooter one is done. And rhythm game, I didn't touch it because not most of my characters are using it, so that's why. But it's easier for me to do it anyway. And time for Menace Arena. I went ahead and finished difficulty 4 on Infinity Arena, and of course the Flames and Beats Arena because it's Aqua. I finished it until difficulty 3. Amazing battles. It is a requirement for you to do so because it is part of the quest in the Tyrant missions or Tyrant Grove. And yes, as mentioned, I have finished all the way until chapter 5, and this one I'll probably be able to do tomorrow when it resets. And my goal for tomorrow is gonna be hitting level 15, and if I can, I'll showcase the new game mode and help the new players out. But yeah, now as for my trackers, this is all whoever I have. I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 of them at tier 3 right now. So Chitose, Frisia, Jerry, Teresia, Iris, Flora, and Amber. I have all these at tier 3. And Frisia, I got her before I started this video, so as it was a pleasant surprise. It was after I finished chapter 5, gave me the pull. I actually pulled a Frisia. I wouldn't mind getting other elements as well, because I need it to make a new team for future stages or events, but this works well since this completes my Aqua team. But yes, their skill levels are mostly level 4, except if I intended for them to be like just a support unit, I'll only be upgrading their support skills only, and the rest I'll keep them at level 1 to save like resources. But that might change in the future, we'll see how things go. And now for my disc, I have no 5-star disc. I did not get the signature disc yet. I have only the 4-star version, and even some of the 3-star versions that I use for my clearing. So even the 3 stars have their uses, so make sure to not underestimate the 3-star music discs, even though they are low rarity, but they can be helpful when you needed it. But yes, so that is for my tracker and disc. As for my recruitment, there's not much that I have done. I did get lucky, however. I did a 10 pull. The first temple that I did for the banner, I did get her, and I did an extra temple. I did not get anything. I am on my way on getting this. I believe I just need to do one more temple. That explains my resource. I haven't finished it. I'll probably be able to do it tomorrow, but we'll see. Trackers, I just got Frisia, so PT reset, and this one I haven't gotten mine yet. I'm pretty sure next temple I might get it already as well. So yeah, that's it for my trackers, disc, and recruits. As for, well, you can already see on the screen, she is already bond level 10 because I managed to get her to bond level 10 by doing special things. Not the way you think of. It's just by inviting her to go on a date of sorts that depend on what you choose, and I had a lot of good rarity gifts and got it to like level 10 on time, because every day there's a gift limit of 10 only, that's why. But yes, as for how things go here, that's basically it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed playing the game as much as I did, and of course there's gonna be more guides coming up as well. But yeah, hopefully this helped you guys clear out the things in your mind to clear the set game mode, and don't be overwhelmed by the level recommendation, because you can actually clear a stage under leveled so long as you balance your roster out. And once again, thank you guys so much for watching. My name's Aaron. See you guys in my next video.